Hello, dorks. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hello. It's Saturday. It's time for a new game. It's time for a new game. Not a new game. A new to me game. An older game that has a newer version, but that is also not very new. Hi. Hello, Barely Creative. How's it going? Hello, JM. Dork Queen. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll accept that. It's Saturday. It's time to chill. It's time to hang out. Yeah. I'm in a nice mood. My neck is being all weird right now, but this title is acceptable. Yes. I'll allow it. I don't know, I was doing some Arduino stuff and I got some stuff working and I feel good about it, and it opens up the rest of the project. Now I can like geez, now there's a lot left. But that was, I got the hardware working. I got the integration hell part out of the way first. Really happy about that. So yeah, that's gonna happen in the background. Anyway, we're here to play the Talos Principle. Speaking of robotics and fiddling around with things, I know very little about this game other than that people like it and that it's puzzle based. It is, kind of a story driven puzzle game is my understanding. And do people like it? That's kind of what I know about it. So we're going into this as blind as we can. As always with a new game, tell me if audio needs to be adjusted. I was playing around with the audio settings a bit. It does want to stay like right up at my limiter most times. I don't know. I was never totally satisfied with how it worked for Metroid. I don't know if the game sounds were too quiet. I can adjust things either direction if you need to. So if sound is not perfect, then let me know. Otherwise, we're just gonna kind of hop into it, because I don't got much else to say. Today's episode is brought to you by a puzzle. How hard could it be? And by viewers like you, clicking on all the buttons down there, hanging out with us live, hanging out in VODs, hanging out in Discord, wherever you want to hang out. We're puzzling it out, right? There's a puzzle to be solved, and you are the solution. So I appreciate you being here. And I'm gonna push this button. We're gonna go over here. It should all be working. I see you got game sound. I see you have this all going, right? And this should all be working. Okay, we're just gonna go. I'm gonna do the thing. Oh yeah, so we're playing the reawakened version. So I think it has a DLC, I think is what this is. And then like this is specific to the reawakened version. Obviously we're gonna start here. Optimizing first is okay, cool. Had to happen right now. Start from first principles, there you go. Initializing firmware functional. Loading child program parameters, oh good. System check, passed. Starting child process, ready. I hope we mean child in the computer sense and not the child sense. Oh, I'm a robot. There was a bunch of settings in the visual stuff as well about like, there's like a fisheye effect I think is off by default. There's some like head bobbing and stuff.
Behold, child.
No.
You are risen from the dust, and you walk in my garden.
Okay.
Hear now my voice, and know that I am your maker.
Okay, got it.
And I am called Elohim.
It's
Seek me in my temple, if you are worthy.
good thing you don't have a bunch of self-importance. Okay. Oh my god, where are they forking that child? Okay, so I have controls, right? This looks fine. I think the graphics were like pretty not as high as they could be. I don't know if I care to really change that too much. I don't know why, like, upscaler is ultra high quality and then everything else isn't. Let's try, like... What does that do? We'll see if that makes my computer cry too much. Okay. I mean, that seems fine. I think that looks a little bit better. Okay. Shift to sprint. Okay. Initializing child program logic check. So I'm the child program? Is that what's going on? We're checking my logic. Okay, so I can't go through that one. I can go through this one, but not that one. How am I supposed to know? Okay, and then take jammer. Apparently we're in a jam. Subject interaction, okay. Oh, I can jam. Jamming the door means it opens. That makes sense. And then, okay, and then I can open that one. Why is that? What's the difference supposed to be? Those are the same color, right? There was a colorblind mode, but I left it off. I'm also gonna mess with my mouse sensitivity. So I don't make us sick. Mouse smoothing, sure. I could do a controller. I do have a controller. And then there was like, I could also put myself in third person. Maybe that's what I want to do. I might like that better. Okay. I do get a little bit of motion sickness every once in a while in first-player games. I associate it with, like, FOV issues, but I don't know how to... hi. You're a friend or foe? Okay, well, you can't get jammed, apparently. What happens if I get... Oh! I was expecting, like, a gun or something. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I did restart. Though FOV is also a way to make me motion sick real fast, yeah. There is an FOV slider, but I always find it's not so bad in third person. For whatever reason. So what? Oh, did that jam it? Okay, that time it jammed. Spatial awareness, okay. You sure about that? That looks scary. Can I... How do I know if it's actually gonna do something, though? Can I not jam? Whoa! Okay. I'm gonna backtrack a little bit on the mouse sensitivity. We're gonna go 0.3. Because. Yeah, okay, that feels nice. So... That's not gonna work. Oh, I see. So it does come up with a little thing. At least did that time. But how do I jam? How do I... Oh, I can jam you. Interesting. What's... Oh, I have to actually look at it? Is that the difference? Okay, there we go. Probably would have made more sense in first person. Oh well. QR code. I don't know where I am, but this is something beautiful. But there is something beautiful about this place. I will explore and see what I can discover. V17.1.0054. So we're gonna find little notes from people. Hello, hello, Picentios. How's it going? We are starting a brand new game here. Already intrigued. Lots of doors we can't go through. Looks interesting. I am hoping so.
All across this land, I have created trials for you to overcome.
Yeah, I got that.
And within each, I have hidden a sigil.
Okay.
It is your purpose to seek these sigils, for thus you will serve the generations to come.
What is my purpose?
And attain eternal life.
Is that all? Okay. That's a heck of a incentive. I don't know if this is a check around every corner for hidden things kind of a game. Oh, well, there's these things. These are probably gonna be hidden. I find myself in a world of impossible architecture and inexplicable machines. I cannot fathom how it works, and I am terrified to put one foot in front of the other lest I fall through the floor. 1W Faith. Oh, I just got my jewelry is stuck on my shirt. That was smart. Ugh. I like this shirt, but it does have all the bunch of threads hanging off of it for style reasons. Anyway. Okay, do we need to mess with the FOV? I don't know. I turn off the bobbing. And then field of view higher? I'm always afraid to like actually mess with field of view. I feel like it's easy to make it wrong. That might be better. Okay. Finding sigils. A lot of responsibility wearing a shirt with a whole universe and threads of fate hanging off it. True. Might just unravel everything. So we're like, oh, we even blink. Oh, we're gonna play Tetris. We're gonna play Tetris. Use Arranger. Oh, I see. So I have to, okay. I have the sigils. Oh, those are the sigils. Got it. Okay. The ancient symbols. The holy tetrinamos. Tetrinamos? Is that what they're called? Well, let's see. I think I can go through here. Well, let's see. Yep, okay. Peephole. Just a bunch of rocks. Okay. And here's a jammer. Oh, so I can pass through, but it can't. So I need to do, okay, I got it. Tetronymos from Tetris, yeah. How you doing? Okay. So obviously we're gonna like jam something through a hole. Oh, there's you. Oh, there's a bunch of them. And then if I take you, I can't come back. But can I do have a little reticle. Come back, I want to jam you. Nope. This it not work through the bars? Surely it works through the bars. Oh, I can't go through it all now. Because it's for this. So, okay. And then, oh look! The Holy Sigil. So I need to get that one from this one? It doesn't come over that far. Their range is somewhat limited. Oh, I can jam that from here. Can I? Oh no, okay. You just have to make sure to point at them. Interesting. Can I? Nope. Okay. I was gonna try to grab it through the door. So then, can I get this other one through here? Oh. No, it doesn't like that. Can I? It doesn't really want me to do that. Okay. And I can't like punch you. Go this way? Not really. No, leave me alone. Can I like just run by you? You don't really come out that much. So what if I'll definitely need to get both of them. Dope. Oh geez, it's fast. Oh, it's fast. Can't outrun those. Oh, why did we come over here? I didn't intend to click something there. So that's cool. Of course it's... Oh, because I'm in borderless mode? Killed you and the stream. Because I'm in borderless, so as soon as it went to the dead screen, my mouse was over here on the other monitor. That's what happened. I'll have to keep an eye out for that. So what is your purpose? I can't just like... It's not actually working there, right? And I couldn't move anyway. So I could do, like I could get that door from this one. But I don't know if that actually helps me at all. Well, I guess that means I could bring this out. So I can do this. Oh, and then now, okay, I got it. I got it. Jam. And doot, jam. Perfect. I understand. Sigil acquired.
You will not need this sigil to open the gate to my temple, but it may serve you in times to come.
Okay. Could have mentioned that first. I think I prefer the jelly mechanic. The jelly mechanic. Okay, only the two of us. There's a gun over there. There's a jammer here. Can I get you? If I can do that. Less seeds in it than jamming. Yeah, there you go. Okay. That went fully over my head. Wow, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Wait, look, a jammer. And I can't... Okay. And there's one right there. So it's going to be kind of the same thing, right? I have only these two jammers. Is that the implication I'm getting? But then I can't bring that one through. But I can do this. There we go. Okay, I get it.
The shapes you are collecting are not mere toys.
You sure?
They are the sigils of our name. Each brings you closer to eternity.
Oh, they look like blocks to me. So I need... Oh, I see. Okay, so I need line piece. Which... we do not have. Or no, I need L piece and Z piece. Okay. A switch out of reach. Okay. I like this environment. It's a little more interesting than just abstract blocks, right? Do I get it? The tetragrammaton. Tetragrammaton. Like Necronomicon? Tetragrammacon? Okay, so I can do the switch, which did what? That's for that. Oh, okay, so I can just turn things off as well. Yeah, okay. And wires go to the things that they do. And yeah, I can't do this through the fence. I find that interesting. The fence blocks the jam. Also, Tofu's found a new place to hang out.
Well done, child. Only one more sigil is needed.
Right, I came in this way. Oh yeah, I have run. I can run. Outnumbered. Okay. There's our sigil. Here's a jammer. Can I go through here? Can't go through there. And then of course there's one thing there. So I'm not gonna have enough jammers for all the things. Is that the theme here? When you come out, rude. And then I can't go through, and then that's also still active. Tofu. But I can go around this way. So I want... Can they go through doors? If I just let it... I guess it did come through a door, right? Or did it? No. Okay, cool. I get it. Okay. And then I can just do this. L obtained.
My temple awaits you, child. Go forth.
Yeah, but there's another. Striding the beaten
You
path.
do not need to collect all sigils at once. You are free to return to this place whenever you choose.
Shut up, completionist. You can't just leave doors open for me and expect me to not fiddle with them. Seems like I can just avoid this one. Nope. Oh, there's just... Uh-oh. 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 That didn't really help me, did it? That didn't really help me. I rewound further that time. Okay. So all I need... Okay, I get it. I just need to get it to go in there and then lock it in. Yeah. Yeah.
You are most diligent.
Uh-huh.
Perhaps this trait will serve you well in times to come.
Oh, it even shows me that I did them. Thank you for that. Thank you. So I can't go that way. I think that's all the doors I have for the moment. Right? This is all just... That's tutorial land. I've done those. Yeah, I think we've done everything we can. So I just need them to fit? Huh. I'm here. Loading library session, mounting local disks, 47 million distributed resources found, connecting network drives, error network inaccessible. Loading Milton Library Assistant, unresponsive. Command prompt. Guest at local, hi. Type help for list of commands. What's this? Type help. Okay, this is clearly not large language model. Help. List, open, help, run MLA, exit. Well, MLA was run unresponsive, right? So it's going to continue to be unresponsive. Never mind. It worked this time. Got it. Hello, guest. How can I help you today? Do you understand what I'm saying? Understand is a strong way to put it, but yes. I've had this exact conversation with the computer. What was the first word of the last sentence you wrote? Are you able to take offense, you pointless contraption? There we go. You cannot insult me. Okay. Describe your functions. You can't just ask an AI what its functions are. The Milton Library Assistant is designed primarily to sort and classify data in the library archive. Secondly, it facilitates user interaction with library resources via an intuitive human language interface. Also provides powerful networking and troubleshooting functions. How old are the library archives? What are these terminals? What is the current status of the library? How long has the system been running? System has been active for 9999 years. Great. Okay. How old are the library archives? Library resource publishing dates range from July 1st, 1995 to 27th June 203F. 203F. Interesting. Is so far in the future that we're doing hex for our years. What are these terminals? Terminals provide access to the library resource archive. Okay. I don't know why this is even an option. What was the first word of the last sentence you wrote? I'm sorry, I'm only able to process and respond to basic subject, verb, object syntax. Interesting. What is the current status of the library archive? There are 47 million resources in archive, taking up 5.4 petabytes of disk space. That's pretty good. This is approximately the size of 30 billion photos, 7 million minutes of HD video, the entire internet in 2003, yeah. However, the majority of library resources are corrupted or invalid. 10.6 gigabytes of uncorrupted resources are indexed. Wow. That's like 10 gigabytes out of 5 petabytes is a fraction of a percent. A fraction of a percent. What caused the data corruption? Progressive data corruption is inevitable in any system over time. Entropy, got it. Additionally, a large number of inconsistencies were detected during sorting, leading to greater than average data invalidation. For the library, can you respond to queries on the outside world? My knowledge is limited to the data in the library archive. You can ask about other topics, but my responses may be limited. Who is Elohim? Elohim is the noun for God or gods in modern and ancient Hebrew. Yeah, got it, thanks. Oh yeah, that's God. Don't worry about it. What am I? You are logged in with a guest account. Oh, where am I? You are currently in a support session with the MLA Human Language Interface module. Your library archive session may be resumed at any time. Interesting, okay. Oh, Mr. God, why have you met? Searching locally cached resources. Welcome, Athena, and figure it out. Okay, well, welcome.eml. From Nadia Sarabhai at Institute for Applied N. To Alexandra at ampersand Nomadics. Welcome to the team. Hi again. I'm sorry if I was a little odd at the meeting. I know you were nervous, but the truth is that so was I. This may be hard to believe, but you intimidate me. You're so young and you've already accomplished so much. If the situation wasn't so grim, I might even be jealous. Okay. There's also something I wanted to clarify. I realize that nominally speaking, I'm head researcher here, but this is your project and everyone will respect that. And yes, I know you're not used to working like this, but as of today, you're in charge. No pressure, G. Let's do this. Is this an emoji of some kind? I guess it could kind of be. Athena. Chapter 6, Athena in the Garden of Hesperides. Someone did not okay, so names are getting corrupted. Is this corruption? Is that what that is? Someone did not trust them, but they moved with such grace, such nobility, that it was hard not to follow them further into the strange garden of gears and cogs. They led her to a place where the crowns of the brass trees seemed to grow together, forming a kind of chamber strangely reminiscent of a chapel. In the middle of this chamber grew a small tree made of bright blue steel, and upon this tree grew a single golden apple. Golden apple are we Assassin's Creeding? This apple, the nymph said in unison, their eyes aglow, confers the gift of deathlessness and true wisdom. Many heroes and not a few villains have come to claim it, but all faltered in the final step. For you must know that deathlessness reveals the mortality of the world, and true wisdom is unending folly. Who would take this burden upon themselves? Some say that Hercules, blah 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 blah, gazing upon the stars and wept. Okay. Figure it out. From someone to someone else. Okay, the way I see it, the world doesn't come with a manual. You gotta figure it out for yourself, a bit here, a bit there, put it together, try to make sense of it. I'm pretty sure there is a truth, but that doesn't mean everyone who claims to know it really does. Then again, that doesn't have to be a bad thing. We live in an amazing world, and searching for the truth can be a real adventure. Plus, it's good for the brain. Anyway, just some rambling thoughts from your old man. Don't let this stuff get you down. You're young, you got loads of time to figure it all out. Love, Dad. Okay. Cool. That seems to be everything we can do here. Cool. New texts added to journal. Interesting. Oh, I see. Okay, so those 3 things are now in my journal. Handy. Cool. So now do we meet God?
Step into the light, child.
Okay.
And my temple will be revealed to you.
Sure thing, mysterious voice that calls itself God. We have to optimize here too. Interesting, okay. Optimize! Okay.
Now upon the stones of my temple, whence many gates lead. And know that I have other temples, for my garden is greater than your eye can encompass. And all these worlds I made for you.
Okay. I was just gonna... No? Requires more sigils. Oh, I see. Okay, so that's for that. I have no sigils for this. Or no, I do have 1 sigil. Okay. So we got a bunch of different worlds. I see. Is this gate A? So this is gate A. And I need to go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, and then it's... okay. I can hardly see this because I'm in third person. I need like a button that can let me zoom into first person to look at things. Okay, don't know what that is. Oh, and they're all color. The sigils are color coded based on where they go. That's fun. Interesting. Getting some hitching here that we were not before. Yeah, okay, so the colors here are gonna be significant. So that's cool. I might just go back to the first world, because there were... Yeah, okay, it even keeps track here. We can see that there are 2 symbols that we don't have. That is nice. That seems better here. Okay, so there are two sigils remain, and we might as well get them all, right? Poking a sleeping lion. Okay, so we got a gun. is interesting that God is like, I'm going to test my creation with Gatling guns. Oh, I see. Mm-hmm. I doubt I can't take that and get away from it, right? I need to do that. Yeah, you just can't go through the bars. Huh. So now I'm curious if... like, where does this go? Okay. Sure. So just getting the jammer was the hard part. And then over here. Trio Bombasticus. I see. Is that them? Is that the trio? Okay. Can't hit me through here, right? So I need to get through there to there with one jammer? Okay. So am I just doing this? I'm jamming. And then jamming. And then jamming. And then jamming. Okay. Look at me being smart. Okay, we finished the zone. Yeah. So it's like, so it gets a, there's like a little star there on the top one. Okay. Call it good. May as well go in order. I don't know, kind of just gave us a bunch of doors.
Let this be our covenant. These worlds are yours, and you are free to walk amongst them.
Except for the closed doors.
But the great tower, there you may not go. For in the day that you do, you shall surely die.
What tower? Can you point it out? Can you put it on my map so I don't go there accidentally? Not many gods give you a gold star. Must be very trustworthy. Mounting local disk failed. Oh, interesting. Help? Oh, wait, list. Library archive is currently unavailable while system resources are redirected to handle incoming network messages. Use the access com portal command to access network functions. Okay. Inaccessible. Run troubleshooter? Sure. Those will always work. Plain language session interface done. Hello guest, is there something you'd like help with today? Troubleshooting. Think you'd like help accessing network functions. The most common cause of network problems is holding insufficient account privileges. Please enter the admin password to authenticate your privileges. God. Incorrect. QWERTY. Incorrect. Let me in. Incorrect. Too many failed attempts. Would you like to create a new admin account? That's how that works. In order to prevent unauthorized access to admin controls, please take a moment to prove you are not a bot. Hilarious. Loading certification program. You will now be asked for a series of inputs. To cohere with data protection legislation, you must consent to have your responses used to develop a broad psychometric profile. This probably hits a bit different 10 years ago than it does today. Raw response data will be deleted immediately. I've heard that before. Your profile will only be made available to other administrators. Generating certification part 1. Please complete all fields. Please answer quickly and instinctively. Time is a factor. Oh. Begin assessment, yes. 2 plus 2 is 4. What is the subjective reaction phase? Content, sure. What best describes a person, a human being? A rational animal. How about that? You're walking through the desert and come across a thirsty traveler. His eyes bulge from slow dehydration. You have water, but you're not sure how far it is to the next oasis. What do you do? Offer half, offer all, ignore, ask what you're doing in the desert, kill him and collect his blood in a flask for later. I'll offer half. Part 1 is complete. You'll receive a notification when part 2 has been generated. Okay. Let me know, I guess. So I can solve, or no, these are different. These are different. Ian. From Frank to Miles and Dan, all same last name. Subject, Ian. My first day at the Institute for Applied Nomadics. Nomadics? Is that a real word? On the way to work, I'm terrified. What if they don't like me? What if they're all geniuses and I'm a complete buffoon? Maybe they were just kidding about letting me work there. Oh, imposter bias. Or imposter syndrome. Trembling, I walk in, and right at the entrance, there's a life-size poster of Jeff Goldblum. What the hell? Then I get it. Institute for Applied Nomadics. Ian. Dr. Ian Malcolm from the Jurassic Park movies. Jeff Goldblum. I got that. Dr. Sarabi shows up smiling. We were trying to find a cool acronym back when the Institute was founded. INAN, IAPIAN, INAPO, it all sounded stupid, but we didn't just want to call it Ian because, well, that's a name. Then someone made a joke about calling it Jeff, and it kind of stuck. So we're officially called Ian, but if you hear anyone referring to Jeff, that's our internal name, I guess. I know, bloody geeks. After that conversation, I wasn't so scared anymore. God, what's the Wi-Fi? The study of mental processes, consciousness, and thought. Ah, okay. That tracks. Athena analysis. User Alex added 4 notes. Note 1. Novel's first sentence. She woke up in an impossible place knowing nothing. Signifies more than the beginning of another amnesia-based mystery. Though we should not go so far as to read the entire work as allegory. Rather, while taking the science-fictional novus of the core of the narrative at face value, we should blah. Note 2, having no inherent knowledge of the nature of the world, forced to rely on what we are told by others and what our own subjective, flawed, limited senses tell us. Corruption, social security, belief, and objective reality matter all come into conflict. Note 3. When in chapter 16, quote, a second awakening in the kingdom of Artemis, the protagonist questions her mentor on the blank. Note 4. A more meaningful interpretation can only be achieved through synthesis of something. Got it. Talos Principle.txt. Oh, we found it. Stratton? Stratton of Stagaria. Okay. 260 BCE. Whether it is true that Daedalus constructed the giant Talos, or as others say he was the creation of Hephaestus, what we may be certain of is that he was made of bronze and had but one vein within which flowed a liquid substance like blood. which some claim was quicksilver and others assert was ichor such as flows in the veins of the gods. Okay. The loss of that liquid caused him to die as a man dies when he loses blood. May we not then say that Talos, though created as a machine or a toy, had all the essential properties of a man? He moved on his own volition, he spoke and could be spoken to, had wishes and desires. Indeed, in the tale of the Argonauts, that was the cause of his downfall. If then a machine may have all the properties of a man, and act as a man while driven only by the ingenious plan of its construction and the interaction of its materials, according to the principles of nature, then does it not follow that man may also be seen as a machine? This contradicts all the schools of metaphysics, yet even the most faithful philosopher cannot live without his blood. True. The Talos Principle is keep the blood on the inside. It's a good one. We really are starting from first principles, aren't we? Okay. So we're getting a lot of allegory to Greek mythology. And of course we have Elohim being Hebrew. There's his doors everywhere. Oh, what's this?
When I was a little girl, one of our teachers, Mrs. Higgins, told us to make a time capsule, write letters to the future, so one day we could remember what it was like to be children. I thought it was stupid, so I didn't do it, which I really regret. So, I guess I'm gonna make one now, bury it in the archive instead of under a tree. I don't know if anybody will ever find it, but somehow it seems important to keep talking, to keep thinking, for as long as I can.
Interesting. Okay. Hey, look, a beach. Pretty. Okay. Sure is a big area with a lot of empty space. Another computer. ARG solutions. Error.log. Okay. Cannot load archive. Milton John. The day I off, remember when from sleep I first awakened and found myself reposed. Numbers. Under a shade on flowers, much wondering where and what I was, whence thither brought and how. Error unknown error. Okay. The human machine. Topic number 3. One day you discover that you are not a human being, but a machine. Gasp. Your life so far was real, but no one controlled you or programmed you to behave in some specific way. Your physical and mental capacities are identical to those of an organic human being, but you were created in a lab. No one except you knows about this. Your family, your friends, they all think you are a regular human like themselves. You could continue to live your life the way you have been and nothing would change. How would you react? Pay specific attention to these questions. Does your concept of yourself change? Are you the same person you thought you were before? Does your understanding of the world itself change? Do you reveal the information to others or do you keep it to yourself? 1500 to 2,000 words. The 26th is the final deadline. No extensions will be granted. Got it. That'd be a fun essay. ARG Solutions, Bob Rakovsky to 108 recipients. Subject, Grarg! All these calm people are driving me mad. Have they all suddenly turned into Buddha or something? I didn't know the world had such reserves of serenity. Though these latter-day Gautamas, sure, are at least being somewhat realistic. You know what's even worse? Those paranoid nutters who are building bunkers and collecting guns. What are they gonna do? Shoot stuff? Yeah, okay. Shoot blank? Though I have to admit the overall response has been better than I ever anticipated, to the point where I might be moved by the beauty of humanity if I wasn't such a grumpy old fart. This minority of total idiots is really messing up my final days. Anyway, the reason I'm writing is because I refuse to believe in scenarios with absolutely no solutions. If we all put our heads together, we can figure something out. It'll be crazy, but crazy is better than dead. Crazy is what we do best on this planet. The feeling that I'm getting so far from all these logs... Oh, here's something else. Yes. Okay. The other ones just worked automatically. The impression I'm getting is that the humans are all dead. But the humans knew they were gonna die. So far, this is like, this is Metroid Prime 4, right? The humans knew they were going to die. So they started messing with sentient computers to continue on their memory after they were gone or something. Or they're trying to make themselves survive some sort of apocalypse by plopping themselves inside machines, as you do. That's the immediate impression I'm getting. Okay, let's go. So we're going back to the middle so I can look at my my signs, right? There's an L over here. Here we go. Suicide mission. Good. That's always a good title for a thing. There's my L. There's a button that's gonna open that. Okay. I do have a jammer. But I can't jam through. And that turns, is that going to turn on? Turn switch on. Do I want to turn switch on? Is that what I want? So I can do this, right? And nope, I can't get around that side. Okay. So if I turn this on, I die immediately.
The guardians of this land may harm you, but do not resent them, for they are my servants, and they challenge you only so that your faith might be strengthened.
Yeah, sure. Why is it a Gatling gun, though? I guess I don't understand why I don't just... Nope. I wonder if I can squeeze. No, I don't know what I can get through here. It's so fast. Okay. So if I open the door again. So that it's over there. And then I can jam the gun. Turn on the gun. Unjam the gun. Is it gonna shoot that? Not. Oh. How did that work? They blew each other up. I'm not sure I totally understood how that worked. Not complaining though.
Good. You are learning, as is your purpose. But your choices must be your own. Therefore, I will not guide you, unless it is necessary.
I will not guide you or say anything or be in your ear constantly and giving you little tips. Oh, except for these 7 tips that I'm going to give you. Interesting. Bunch of little scenic bits that don't immediately seem functional. Okay. Hall of Windows. Sure is. Can I... Oh. Aha. So I can... I can go through these windows, but not through these. This is acceptable to jam through. This is not. Okay. And then, okay, so there's a bunch I can do through here. So then... Can I... Nope, I can't. So this doesn't jam. Right? I can't bring... Like, there's no way to bring this through because I can't jam that. That's interesting. So... Okay. It's right there. So, okay. Still, I only see the two jammers. Can this jam like through? If I jam this one from here and this one. Does that work? I mean, that got it. Is that the real solution? That didn't feel... No, what? Oh, because then that blocks it. That means this has to block this one. And this one... It's that one. That also didn't feel like the right solution. But it works. So I'm not going to question it. Okay. And there's one more. The guards must be crazy. Oh, that's funny. I can kind of get around you. You, not really. Except now you're gonna like... ignore me! Ignore me! There we go. And then... another. So I could do... I think I need both of my jammers, right? I can do this. That. I guess I do still need to get in there. You just go all the way. I'm here like back, like chirping and stuff. Is there music going or is this pretty... I think I turned the music itself down, maybe? Actually, I don't know that I did. Oh, that was weird. So how do I do this? Oh, that was the wrong one. That was the wrong one. So... nope. Oh, you go all the way over there. Wow. I could like... okay. Is that it? That's it! Okay. I was expecting another layer to that one. Oh, and look! The door lets me through. And I have all of the A keys now, sigils, whatever they are. Should be everything here, right? Except for, I don't know, maybe there's more computers? I don't know. Kind of seems to be computers everywhere. Part 2 of certification program has been generated. Cool. Part 2 has been designed to test the consistency of some of your outlier responses in the previous round. You will be presented with a series of statements. Please indicate your agreement where appropriate. Yes. Since only animals can be persons, a machine could never be a person. Broadly disagree. A person is under no authority other than that to which they consent. Broadly agree. The quality of life of persons ought be maximized. Broadly agree. Value is discovered. Sure. Not quite sure what that means. Persons deserve the talents they were born into. Deserve? I would not say deserve. The liberty of persons ought be maximized. Broadly agree. Value is created. Broadly agree. It's not one or the other, right? Is value created or discovered? I feel like it can be both. Certification process is now complete. You will receive a notification when your user profile has been generated. Okay. So then if I look again. Network inaccessible. Okay. Moving right along, I guess. I like just the zeros and ones. So can I do door A now? Is that what this is? Yeah, wow. Well, that's almost. What? So I'm gonna go like this. Yeah. I opened a door. With an elevator? Hello, Bert. How's it going? We're puzzling today. So we have not seen a single statue with a head. Most of them are missing hands as well. Like, I know that statues frequently lose their head and whatnot, but they can have them sometimes. I don't think we've seen a single one with a head. No? Okay. The power off. I opened the door and what do I get? An elevator that doesn't work? Cool. Let's try number 3. More puzzles, so many puzzles.
Worlds, and we within them are made of words. Hidden words, invisible to you, yet part of all things.
So are we in a virtual reality?
A story. Your actions give life to the story, and the story gives meaning to your life.
So we're just inside a big program? Is that what you're telling me? AI feedback. We keep discussing what an artificial intelligence would mean to us and how it would change our understanding of the world. That's a great topic, and I think we've covered it extensively. We have. What we've barely mentioned, though, is the other side of the coin. I mean, our lives would still be what they are before AI or no AI. Were before AI or no AI. The question I think we should discuss, even if it's all completely hypothetical, is the perspective of the artificial intelligence itself. What would it be like to be that creature? To suddenly come into being created by others as an experiment. I mean, that'd be like being a human. To have all the information about yourself to know exactly how you function, that would be different. What would you think about the world? Would you see meaning, beauty? How would you judge humanity? Where would you see yourself fitting into the grand scheme of things? I think we should try to put ourselves into the shoes of such a being. Hello, Ryan. Welcome in. Dear Alexandra, thank you for your feedback, but this is a philosophy course, not science fiction, and that's why I almost gave up on my studies. Yup. I mean, geez. This is becoming a real philosophy, like in real life. That's becoming a real philosophy question faster than science fiction, faster than we would like. Playing Crusader Kings 3 was poking around some characters in my court. My 40-year-old never-married lesbian spy master has a friend who is a 40-year-old never-married lesbian woman. Are they roommates? Are they council mates? We're blessed to have so many people contributing to this project. But we've got to make sure everyone is on the same page. Please refer to the following people when W7468726F. Alexandra Drennan, Project Lead AI Module. Some of these names we've seen. Nadia Sarabi, Institute Coordinator. We've seen that one. Rob McLean, Trevor Donovan, George Jameson, Alan Jameson, Bob Rakovsky, Radia Brickmont. That one's corrupted. Aurora Calvin, Omar Garib, Something Lanning, J.E. Harrison, Frank Ngati, Jared Shmilev, Sunwei Yang, Talos Unit, formerly Soma. Though not directly part of our project, the archive team is sharing both physical and digital space with us. If there are any technical issues to resolve, please contact their project lead, Arkady Chernevsky. Don't worry, he's nice. Stratton of Stagaria.wiki. Stratton of Stagaria, 311 to 254 BC, was a Greek materialist philosopher associated with the Peripatetic school. Someone Google Peripatetic. An admirer of Aristotle, he was a proponent of empiricism and a fierce critic of philosophy that placed belief before observable truths. Though unpopular with many of his peers for his often acerbic personal manner, his commentaries on Aristotle were considered an important work. Much of his writing was lost in the destruction of the Library of Alexandria. Roomies, as far as 13th century historians are concerned, yes, exactly. This game is far more academic than I expected. Same. I mean, it's definitely drawing upon a lot of, was in chorus line lyric. Interesting. It's definitely drawing on a lot of real world stuff, right? Peripatetic school. We're just gonna learn today. Philosophical school founded in 335 BC by Aristotle in the Lyceum's ancient Athens. Informal institution whose members conducted philosophical and scientific inquiries. School fell into decline in the 3rd century BC. Had a revival in the Romans, blah, blah, blah. Okay, it was Aristotle's school. Peripatetic, poetic, and chic. I like that. Okay. There's some things to find. Oh, and then there's 2 stars on this one. So we're not earning the stars, they're just our stars. The stars mean like... maybe there's something extra to find. Does a star mean we haven't found something? Because these don't end up with stars. Well, there's a little bit of music. Okay. Not backseating? Yeah, no backseating. I'll figure it out. We've only been going for an hour. I'm allowed to be confused about some things. A bit tied up. Okay. Well, there's... Are you being jammed? You are being jammed. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. And then I need to jam this one. So I'm gonna have to retrieve I have to retrieve these. So I'm going to jam that one from here. And then jam this one from here. Right? Yeah. They're still both jammed. Okay. Cool. Okay, that wasn't so bad. And then, yeah, the spheres and the guns don't like each other. They are clearly mortal enemies. Oh, there's a thing here. That's where we came in, right? That's where we came in. Okay. Oh, so that means I need to do this, right? I'm learning. I'm learning. Oh, hi. Here it is right there. Oh, and there's a star. I found a gold star. Sigils are not enough. I got an achievement. Okay. The gold stars are extras. See, I figured it out. Took all of 5 minutes. So that one was definitely like the presented to me obviously one, right? Who are you? Recording. Okay. And then it checks off the stars. That's cool. Why do these not... The first couple just showed me something. Weird. Weird. I'll ignore that. Oh. I'm getting the impression, I mean, I guess we'll see what happens, but kind of getting the impression that these spaces are going to be used for more things in the future. There's definitely more space than we need for our current things.
Here, those who are worthy may seek the counsel of my blessed messengers. But their wisdom shall not be given easily, for your accomplishments must be your own.
Seek messengers' blessings to put the trial aside. Okay. Yeah, some of them just show text and the others don't. I spent much time waiting for the designer to take my hand until I realized that he had been guiding me all along. There had been two sets of footprints the whole time. I realized that it isn't for me to seek his help, it is for me to help myself. I love the God voiceovers, yes. Really curious what that means. Oh, and then there's this thing. Which I have now collected. Messenger is capitalized there. Can I just squeeze through? Boop. Yeah, I don't think I can squeeze through there. Give. Goodbye forever! Okay, so then I can come through here. Oh, funny. So I can put it back up here if I really wanted to. Don't know that I want 2. Okay. Well, these are getting bigger. They are quickly getting bigger. I don't think there was anything over here. But now... I don't think I can jump up here from here, right? Can I... Or can I grab it from above? Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Can I... Nope, I can't turn off the door. I guess that makes sense. Oh, a key. Okay. Well, I need the key. Huh? And then I need to turn off the gun. Somehow? There we go. Again, I'm not sure if that was the intent there, but I'll take it. Aha. I only have the one... I only have the one jammer. Or is this like now... Now I want the ball back. You gonna go all the way up there? They really are mortal enemies, wow. Sure. And there's a little ladder. Can I even use ladders? I can. And then if I somehow miss the thing, then I can see it right there. There's some real solid game design elements going on in here. Gotta say. Took me a few hours to figure this puzzle out the first time, the one we just did. Or this next one. There's some trickiness to them for sure. Locked me up, swallow the key. One we just did, gotcha. That one felt like the most intricate one so far. Yeah, like, and rocks are just glitchy sometimes. I think we're a robot inside a simulated environment. And then if we succeed our immortalities, we get loaded into a flesh human. Oh, a key. I'll assume that's useful. And then, yeah, I can't really do that. I can't... nowhere else I can go here? Oh no. Aha. It's that door. Now I can do this. And now I can do this. And I can do this. And then I get a ladder to hop over. Okay. Sure. And then there's one more. You haven't seen a single statue with a head yet. Stashed for later. Do we even see, like, we don't see heads on the ground either. Or no, there's a head. I guess that counts. Hi, you've already found a star. I have. I just found a star. Welcome in. The one was a gimme. You turn around from after getting the puzzle piece and it's like right there. I haven't found any others. Oh, you're already frozen. Okay, is this a locked door? Did you play the original game or are you discovering? I am discovering for the first time. Oh god. I've heard a lot of very good things about this game. And it's been on my list for basically since the original came out. But then I realized that there was a remastered version. I was like, yeah, okay. I got it, right? So this is my first time playing any of these Talos games. Hope you enjoy it as much as I did. I'm enjoying it so far. It seems to be a well-loved game, which is a good sign. Okay. Oh. So that's the way out. I like that we have a run. And like a legit run. What game were we playing that just didn't have a run? Oh, Metroid. Metroid just doesn't have a run button. Metroid Prime 4. That was kind of silly. So the fact that I can actually sprint around like that. Ooh, boop, boop, boop. Okay, here's that. And, oh, good. Good, 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 good. So I can open this, that gets me a jammer. That means I can free this other jammer. Does that mean I'm jamming the guns and avoiding everything else? Oop, you're right there. No, by all means, you first. Sweet. And I did not see the second star anywhere. That's really going to be the trick, right? Because they don't tell us exactly what puzzle the stars are in. They just tell us that there are stars. So we come back here. have all the pieces, I just don't have a star. Does the fact that the stars show up on the bottom sign specifically means that it's in one of these two spots? That's always disconcerting. Because the one we got was this one, which is the T piece. No indication about star locations. Oh, I see, okay. Also no hints. I will talk out loud. I will ask questions, but I don't want answers. So like it's not in the L? No, don't worry about it. That's not a significant hint. I'm just saying for future reference. Right? So if it's... My hunch would be... be this one. Your hint is gone. I don't know. I feel like I looked kind of in all of the spaces and all of the places. Of course, they open up a little bit after you're done, don't they? Did you find this one an escalation problem difficult? This one? I don't know if I'd say difficult. This one's definitely the most intricate one that we've seen so far. The fact that you have to get the little ball droid to come all the way up here. I was surprised that it came that far. I almost didn't expect it to function that way. I don't see anything over there. I guess it could be on that outside edge. Definitely didn't go all the way around. Oh, hi. Right, it's just not hanging out. Ooh. Yeah, okay. The only star I've found was like a really obvious one. So I still have to learn like how they hide things. Look, every game has, or every developer has a different style of sneakiness. Because I'm also assuming that they're always going to be inside a puzzle room and not just out in the main area. Did I go over here? Wait, this was the key. That was the key. And of course, now I've locked... Oh. Now I can't retrieve them. That's also interesting. Because I used the ladder over here. I also have no idea what the stars are for. If they are worth going after or anything. Surely they wouldn't put two in the same. Because it was just right here, right? Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna keep my eye open for stars. I'm not gonna break my brain over them. The fact that there's like... Oh, there's buttons. I was gonna say, the fact that there's things here that don't mean anything yet is interesting, but if I can... No, maybe they don't do anything yet. Oh, I can do like on, off. Okay. So we have numbers 1 through 24. This feels like a comeback later sort of thing. Curious. Your user profile has been generated. Download profile, yes. Alright, actually typing yes. Congratulations, your new user account has been registered. Would you like to see the details? Yes, display conflicts. User provided a particular account of personhood but was uncomfortable with its implications. Shut up! Users sought to maximize both liberty and quality of life, but these ideals are incompatible. Explain. What if we jump around the map and hit E on every piece of wall? Yeah, jeez. Could be that kind of game. Do we go full Tunic? Not much of a spoil, say this won't work. I feel like maximizing liberty and quality of life is not incompatible. Maybe there's a balance between the two, but maximizing for both of them isn't inherently incompatible. Inanimate video game. User denied moral authority but defended moral claims. Yeah? User had inconsistent ideas about value. No, I don't understand what you mean by value. That's really what's going on there. Display account privileges. Basic account privileges only. Due to outstanding notes on your account, and despite displaying many of the characteristics of being a person, you cannot be granted admin status at this time. In the meantime, please enjoy the basic account functionalities. Because I'm conflicted about morals? Hello, Nap. Welcome in, Raiders. I'm conflicted. The computer told me so. What were you all up to? You were doing Satisfactory? Excellent. Always a good one. We're just starting this. This is our first sit down with it. This is also my first time playing this game, so no spoilers. But yeah, I'm in love so far. I love me a puzzle game. I love me a sassy computer puzzle game. The user denied moral authority but defended moral claims. Therefore, I don't have an admin account. I talked for too long and the timer ran out. Oh, damn. Well, welcome in, everyone. We're gonna be here for a bit, so if you wanna chill out, I definitely welcome you. Satisfactory. Did someone forget to change genre? I mean, sometimes it doesn't always seem to take the most recent one. I've had multiple people, like, where I've clicked on the thing and it tells me something, and the person's like, "No, we were playing that like yesterday." So I don't know. That might just be a Twitch thing or an OBS thing for that matter. So what were you doing? Talos Principle. Don't think I ever finished it. Great puzzle game though. Excellent. I'm gonna finish it. Maybe because something. Stationeers. Oh, okay. That I don't know. I haven't played that one, but it looks good. Displays psychological profile, because I need to be judged more by this computer. You may already be criticizing your own performance, but it's clear you understand how the world of ideas affects you, even if you are sometimes wary with the realities and allow your preferences to dictate your beliefs. You have a great deal of unused capacity, which you have not turned to your advantage. Screw you, Mom. Disciplined and self-controlled outside, you tend to be worrisome and insecure inside. Fuck you. But you pride yourself as an independent thinker and do not accept others' statements without satisfactory proof. Nuh-uh. How dare you read me so accurately? Currently hold a basic account. Network access is restricted to administrators. Please enjoy basic functionalities. Okay. Log a support ticket. Excuse me, I'm a human. Sorry I wasn't better able to assist you. If you're still encountering a problem, please describe it. Account certification error. Support ticket has been generated and appended to your profile. You'll receive a notification when a reply has been sent. That's never going to happen, is it? Yeah, okay. Cool thing, computer. Let's go back. If you need to run off and do post-stream stuff, then absolutely feel free. Otherwise, we're gonna go through doors. Oh, I did this. I have all 3 of these things. No, not this way. This way. Look at that robot go. Gotta be like that, right? I have unlocked thing. Ooh. Where are you taking it?
There is much that you may learn in the halls of my temples, for there is much that you do not know. That is why you are a child. But children are made to learn, and in time they come to have dominion over the lands of their home. So it shall be with you and your generations.
Okay, thanks God. I unlocked something. You made me unlock something and then took it away from me. Give it. It's mine. You told me it's mine. It's bedtime for me. Okay, sounds good. As mentioned, I rambled and ranted until Twitch was like, okay, we're just gonna raid out anyway. Hilarious. The voice actress that did the time capsules you find here and there sometimes hang out on Twitch streams on Twitch. Cool, we found one of those. That is not God. He calls himself God. I have no reason to not believe him. Someone says they're God, they're God. So, okay, so there's 1 star in here. There is a star back there. I'm gonna wait to go back for stars. That's gonna be its own thing. People can't just go around calling themselves God and not be God.
Long ago,
you get in trouble for that.
According to the purpose of the hidden words. Thus all things have meaning, where before was only chaos. Know that and have faith.
Okay. Progress Rep 1. From Nadia to Ian mailing list. Progress report 1. Everything's been moving to the EL facility. I know it's been sad to leave and the good old Jeff building behind, but it makes sense for us to be on site, especially as there may be severe power outages in the coming weeks. Arcades' team are always working, blah, blah, blah. But you really don't need to worry about the teams getting in each other's way. The facility is genuinely humongous. Let's get this show on the road. Okay, thank you for the follow. Slurv. That's a good name. Stratton of Stragaria on beginnings. It is the grave error of many philosophers, not only of the Athenian school, but also of many others, that they begin not with observation of the cosmos and it as it surrounds us, but with a conclusion already in mind. And often that conclusion is that the world was created ideal and mankind itself the greatest creation of the gods. Yet neither the world nor the gods owe mankind perfection. It is arrogance itself to presume so, and contrary to all the methods of philosophy. The honest philosopher seeks only the truth, even if it bears no comfort. And he must begin by assuming, as Socrates did, that all he knows is that he knows nothing. This all makes sense. Did it say humongous? To 504 recipients, the worst kind of person. I'll keep this short. You all know me, so you know that I know what I'm talking about. I realize that you're all working on projects meant to somehow avert something, find a solution. The story is exactly like Metroid Prime 4, is what I'm getting. I believe that blah, preserve non-biological components, blah, 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 not in terms of blah. Immediately, you'll find the details of my proposal in the attachment, but the short version is blah. Global undertaking, blah. Okay. So yeah, big bad thing happened. And these people were trying to avert it. I'm gonna guess they didn't succeed. There's a thing up there?
Behold, I am Elohim, and I speak unto the darkness, be gone. Excess data cleared.
Okay. Okay. Behold, I am Elohim. I would love to behold. I would love for him to show up somewhere. That was weird. So we're definitely inside a computer, right? Like, we are a computer, we're interacting with computers, but we're also inside of a computer. And that was the garbage collector. We running Python. Okay. Geez, lots of landscape. Lots of places to go that don't necessarily do anything. I'm really curious if a star can just be in one of these middle areas, because that would require a fair bit of exploring to find them all. Given how fast that robots run, it's not Python. Python can do certain things very fast. Maybe not what you want it to. Push it further. Now we get that symbol. Hi. That's pretty. What do you call C+ libraries? Fair, fair. Getting a new mechanic. Hey, look, a star. Well, okay, I found the star. What are you? What are this? Connector. Oh, I see. Oh, am I gonna do... Are we... Okay. Connect. Yeah. Jenna Marbles quotes. Yeah, that was the only one who did that. That one quote in particular has stayed in my brain this whole time. Between my partner and I'm not the one who really watched Jenna Marbles that much, but I was definitely introduced to what are this? Keep connections. Oh, interesting. Okay. Connect. Aha. And then do that. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Sweet. Make connections. What a flashback to the past, I know. Jeez, it's so weird to think of there being like eras of YouTube. But there totally are now, aren't there? Like as a technology, it's not that old, but also there's a lot of stuff. Had a housemate who watched her vids, and all I remember is the "What Are This" doggo one. That might be. I wonder if that's her most popular one. It was really good though. If you're only gonna know one Jenna Marbles video, that's probably the one to know. Okay, so there's a red thing here, right? But where's the red? Have we seen a red emitter? Surely I can't have the blue plug into the red. Thank you for the follow. Sophia. Welcome, welcome in. Oh, I can like block it. Oh. Huh. Oh, do I not have a functional Discord command? It's linked downstairs somewhere. So... connect. Keep connections. Connect. Yeah, I don't think it works that way. There it is. So, I feel like it got dark again. Very good bot. Jam is the best bot. So there's gonna be a red emitter somewhere. Right? Right? I'm sure I can't bring that through. Interesting. Curious. There's only so many places it could be, right? It has to be in this puzzle room. I'm gonna call them rooms, even though there's no ceiling. Can't alter that or anything. Can they even go through? Can we even go through these? No. fences are completely opaque. So it has to be like right here. There wasn't anything in there. Weird. Sometimes you have to think outside the room. Maybe it's in like a different puzzle room. Well, I'll move on. Or is there like... I feel like I'd be able to see it because it's a line of sight thing, but I don't know. This is clearly all closed off. Okay. Don't cross the streams. Okay. Classic. Well, there at least is a red in here, so maybe that's... Maybe we're gonna like connect two rooms. Oh, I see. Yes, that's how lasers work. So... Is there another... I feel like I have to go around. No, just do... There. Sweet. Okay. But like, I don't see... I don't see an obvious way up or anything. I think the way my brain is gonna handle this is doing all the puzzles first, especially if they're gonna connect to each other like that. Gonna do all the puzzles first to like examine all the ingredients that we have, and then try to put them together after the fact.
The answer that came to me again and again was play. Every human society in recorded history has games. We don't just solve problems out of necessity. We do it for fun. Even as adults. Leave a human being alone with a knotted rope, and they will unravel it. Leave a human being alone with blocks, and they will build something. Games are part of what makes us human. We see the world as a mystery, a puzzle, because we've always been a species of problem solvers.
It's true. Red one. This is gonna be okay. So I want to go from here to here, right here, and then from here to here, over here. Yeah. Not me, I'm a problem creator. You can be both. We are all problems on this blessed day. So here there's a way to get some height, right? But I don't see a way to get out of here immediately. I'm curious if the laser itself can go through these. Can I even test that? Because it has to connect to something, right? I can't just have it pointed at nothing. I can't just connect it to nothing. Interesting. Nothing obvious back here. Okay. Branch it out. Like, none of them really point at each other. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I was not expecting them to work that way. I'm glad it showed that to me. Oh, that's... Oh, it's those! Oh, it's that! Okay. I understand. I understand. See, it's tutorializing me. But I don't have a way of, like, connecting that, right? That's just gonna be... That just is what it is. So why... We have an emitter and 2 receivers. Do they do anything? They do that. I see. So I want to do that. Interesting. So that means... Nope. I like the controls for that. That is like the least fiddly way to handle that, and I'm very happy about it. Okay, so there's this thing, right? Is there... Oh, there's this. If anyone ever reads this, the trick is seeing the assumptions you're making about the mechanics and reassessing them. Good luck. Yep. So the assumption being that everything is self-contained within a puzzle room. Which it clearly is not. But the only connector deals are inside the puzzle rooms. As far as I can tell. So I definitely need... Yeah, okay. So then it's gonna come all the way over here. Okay. So now I just need to plug something red in. Which there wasn't red in that one, but there was red in both of these. Are there more? No. Can I even see it over here? Maybe. There is red here. is it? Should be like right over there, right? Yeah, it's right there. The best puzzle game? I'm liking it so far. I appreciate that it's not pulling punches so far, right? Like it's telegraphing itself to me, but it's not being too hand-holdy, which is difficult balance to achieve, I think. Maybe it is this that's important. Oh, it's way the heck over there. Oh man. Okay, there's clearly no range limitation on that. That's cool. I like that, especially that we're getting something like that this early. That's pretty cool. Star achieved. Okay. That gives me, like, more than anything else, that gives me a lot of information about how they hide things, right? The fact that that is one of the first things that they're teaching me is going right up here. And now I've unlocked a cube. And you're just gonna take it from me as well, right? You have unlocked a cube? You've unlocked the developer cube! Now let me take it away from you. No, my companion! They show up in the corner of my screen. Like, what the heck? First try, first try. Okay. Well. Oh, there's like... Oh, there's more symbols down here? Cube, oh, I see. So is it like I need the cube and the connector to do those puzzles? So it's a good thing I'm doing these in this order, right? Yeah, because those all need a connector. Interesting, okay. So now we have cube. Says if it's impossible. Well, that's good to know. Oh, weather. I wasn't expecting weather. Hope I'm waterproof. EL. EL's short for Extended Lifespan is a groundbreaking initiative by 7 leading universities to create the world's most stable and most durable supercomputer. Why would you do such a thing? With its custom-made hardware, bomb-proof casing, and near-inexhaustible hydroelectric power supply, EL represents a unique step forward in the evolution of human technology. The brainchild of Nobel Prize nominee Dr. Arkady Chernovsky, EL will blank blank blank. So they're working on making AM from I Have No Mouth, right? Should be fine. AI citizenship.html. Yeah, very good. Once a true artificial intelligence has been created, the issue of citizenship is going to come up. If we acknowledge that the AI has all the abilities of a human brain, should it not be considered a citizen? Is capability of a human brain all that is required for citizenship? Is it not in the legal sense of the word a person and thus a potential citizen. But where do you draw the line? Some people will object. Will the great apes become citizens? Elephants? Whales? The more intelligent parrot species? No mention of dolphins? It's crazy, they will say. I would remind these people that we live in a society in which a corporation as abstract an entity as one could imagine is considered a person. Yup. So it's not like there is no precedent for non-human being a person. At least an artificial intelligence is an actual thinking being, not just a business arrangement. Getting some hot takes here. But perhaps we do not need to question the definition of personhood. Increasing amounts of evidence regarding the intelligence of elephants or the existence of culture among whales, for example, could be a sign that we need to answer some difficult questions. Who better to debate these questions with than the young genius who revolutionized the blah blah blah? There's a lot to be said for that. It's kind of where we all went wrong making businesses people. That was a big one. Like, I think we've been on a long, slow slide in a lot of ways, but one of the moments you can point to, I think that's one of the moments you can point to. You must consider these riddles, the Sphinx said, and tell me the riddle that I did not reveal. The Sphinx smiled, the gears in her jaw creaking, her teeth a nightmare of rust. Her left eye flickered, but none of its terror was diminished. The ruins were silent. In the I think, she finally said, that the riddle you did not reveal is this. Why do these riddles exist in the first place? Why do these curious automatons, these mute children of Hephaestus, behave as they do, forcing me to devise these intricate solutions? Each is a riddle, but the greater riddle is their purpose. The Sphinx did not answer. Her eye was lifeless now. Athena removed it from its socket, knowing that its power would aid her, yet feeling also a deep sorrow at the passing of this fearful creature. Aww. You understood it, and that killed it. Origins are very sketchy too, yes. Yeah, the Citizens United thing. Yeah. That's one of those things where I wonder if we'll ever get the full story. Even in history books. Let's start with this one. One little buzzer. I think something's very wrong. If you'd seen what I'd seen at the edges of the world, you'd wonder if it wasn't stretching and bursting at the seams. Okay, here's you. There's red. Oh. Do you not like being in the water? Ah. Can I just sneak in? Ha! Not a cube, but let's be honest, it works the same. Oh, I missed it. Now I just have to get out. Ha! Mwahaha. Okay. I found a cube. Hexahedron? If you say so. Oh, I see. So I'm just like blocking. Is that the idea? Yeah, okay. I figured it out. ChatGPT is my friend and advisor. He guides me. All praise. You know you mustn't cross the streams. Yes, we've already learned that. And now it's not raining. Is the weather truly dynamic? Interesting. I also wasn't expecting that. I just assumed this was a rain level. So we have blue and red, we have connectors, we have boxes, we have 2 reds. Or no, that is the red. So I think I need to acquire the box. Well, clearly the thing is in there, so clearly I need to do that one first. Right, I can do red to red right here. Plop. Connect. Connect. Plop. Look at that. Look how slick that is. Good night, JM. Yeah, see you Monday. Hopefully this was enjoyable. I think we got a good start here. I will see you Monday for more Dwarf Fortress. The fact that it just automatically like snapped the connector on top of the box because it knows that that's what I want to do. A+. Very good. Going over the fence. And now it's raining again. Okay. Oh yes, enjoyable if not slightly traumatic after my abysmal year of philosophy at uni. That just equips you for understanding what we're talking about, right? There's no grades here. And you can Google all you want. I will be. That's for sure. Okay. We have one connector and one box. But I want it over here. Because... Can I go... Aha. Aha, aha. Actually want it there. Connect. 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 Yeah. Could not be simpler. The difficulty is figuring out the puzzle and not fiddling with the devices. Like, flawless. Friendly crossfire. Uh-huh. There's 3 and a ball. I have 1 jammer. I have a little hint shrine. Seek messenger's blessings to put aside the trial aside. Oh, I see.
Counsel of my blessed messengers. But their wisdom shall not be given easily, for your accomplishments must be your own.
So I need to have a messenger's blessing before I actually use a hint shrine or something. Oh, what a mess. Is that a button in the middle? Am I pushing buttons with blocks? Well, I can do... What if I do this? Can I grab... I know I can get the block from here. Nope, 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 nope. I just want to grab the block. Can I just... Nope. It is real quick. Consequences are very rapid. So then... I can't even squeeze through here. Nope. What do you mean I can't dodge bullets? Do they have a minimum range? Can they shoot straight down? No. Aha. No. Oh. Ooh, I didn't die. I didn't grab the box, but I didn't die. Oh, I can't. Oh, come on. Gimme. Oh, it's click. I'm pressing E. I'm pressing the wrong button. Ah! Ah! Whoa! Damn. Okay. I keep clicking off my screen. Okay. Don't think that's what they're wanting of me. I was able to get over there, though. Oh, except not without that other one. Do I really only have one jammer? I mean, I can do that. To what end, I do not know. The only thing I can see here is that, like, I need to move the box so that the sphere goes and blows up that gun, right? That's as far as I've gotten here. Maybe there is a kill count limiter and the bots will stop shooting when they reach 99,999. It's probably like 256 or something, or like 15 or 1280. Those numbers. It's probably like an unsigned int, right? Like 6 million or whatever. Okay, this one's throwing me for a loop more than the others so far. Just because I don't know how to get anywhere. And then what's back here? Why do I want to be back here? Is there another... Is there a jammer back here? No, not really. There could be back there. But how would I... Like, can I do this? I doubt I can do this. Oh, but that one comes out. Aha! Okay, yes. Understood. Now that means I can do this. I got it. I find it interesting that they blow each other up. Okay, so now I can get back here for a star. Sure, why not? So now, oh, I see, okay. So now I need to freeze that, use the box, and get the thing. Okay, perfect. I think I've discerned some kind of pattern in the sigils. Each color serves a different purpose. Elohim has us gathering them all, but perhaps he's being overzealous. So maybe not all of them are needed, but I'm a completionist, so it truly does not matter. I need them all. I need them all. God doesn't need them all, but I need them all. Boxes. You have a head. Okay, so there's... Oh. Curious. Okay. Someone's been having fun with QR codes. A powerful device fashioned by the designer, capital D. Oh, what's a hexahedron? A powerful device. It's a cube. A cube. The edges are beveled. That makes it a decahedron. You forgot the indents. With the indents, it's like a super polyhedron. But the convex hole is a decahedron. Topic closed. Wrong. Hey, look, it's the internet. Oh, okay. Do I have to, like, desync them? I can do... Well, I'm gonna grab the other cube. I guess the other cube needs to stay there, right? Ooh, careful, careful, careful. Nope. Okay, got it. So I want it to go... I want it to be over there. I guess I can just... There we go. Totally how I intended to do that. Oh, but now I need a block. I see. I see. Getting them desynced from each other is probably the key, though. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. If the designer is perfect and he designed me for a purpose, I must be fit for that purpose. It follows that my purpose must not be to seek and hoard every sigil in his land, for so many are beyond the faculties he granted me. Maybe you just need to get good. I do not understand why the designer chose to put such flaws into the world that it appears almost as if it were damaged, but I must believe that there is a purpose here I cannot see. What's that over there? Oh, a dead gun. Got it. Cool. Have to go. Proud of myself not backseating. Big personal accomplishment. I'm proud of you too. Thank you for hanging out. This will be our Saturday game for a bit. I don't like leaving games unfinished, so we're gonna be playing this on Saturdays until I beat it. So if you want to continue practicing self-restraint, I will be here. The more I converse with these terminals, the more I wonder what role they play in this contraption. How do you tell friend from foe when no obvious lines are drawn between the two? Who says there's foes? The guns seem like foes. I might assume ill intent from the guns. Attention, you have received a reply to your user support ticket. Display a reply, yes. An account certification program diagnostic has been performed and no errors were reported. Have you completed the standard troubleshooting procedures? Delete existing user account, create a new admin account, email the administrator. So I'm gonna have to like try its little questionnaire again. Create new admin account. In order to prevent unauthorized access to admin controls, please take a moment to prove you are not error. Already registered, okay. Would you like to... you currently have basic agent functionalities. Would you like to undertake a certification process again? Oh my god. To achieve a preferable outcome, yes. Your issues with denial will be appended to your user profile. Further attempts to override certification results will be logged. You will receive a notification if your attention is required. What? Okay. Okay. Like they were getting kind of a, like all of our individual rooms are pretty self-contained, right? But we are getting these, there is some connective tissue with all the consoles in this user account thing.
I have promised you eternal life. But know
Give.
that eternity may only be attained by those who serve a purpose greater than themselves. All else is decay. So it's
like two robots?
The hidden words before the beginning of time.
The hidden words. We've heard that a couple times. LOL.eml. From J.E. Harrison to Nomi77. Ever since we moved to the new site, I feel funny. No, not in that way. Just, I feel like I'm about to start laughing at random. It's probably shock, right? An inability to deal with reality? Or maybe it's just that we're working in this insane place with this insane technology on this insane project, and I feel like a genuine mad scientist. Stand aside, mortals. We will create life by the power of science. I mentioned this to Alex, and she got me a pair of fake glasses. You can't be a mad scientist without glasses, she said. Even Ian Malcolm had glasses, and I pointed at EL and said, life finds a way. Maybe you had to be there. Any emails sent from this address are to be considered confidential. Sharing or forwarding without permission may result in prosecution by the enraged spirit of Jeff Goldblum. So we've seen a couple references to, they've moved to this new site, right? Is this, did they move inside the computer? And like this is where they moved to? The only other reference was like it has a bunch of space. Chatbots are becoming increasingly sophisticated. True, but hardly relevant to this discussion. Are you sure? How do you know that I'm not a bot? Don't be ridiculous. I'm not ridiculous. Honestly, how would you know? Haha, troll. I'm not a troll. Yeah, right. Is there anything I've written so far that could not be written by a bot? I responded to simple insults like ridiculous and troll with very basic negations. And I detected that none of you And I detected that none of you used proper orthography, so I also avoided capitalization. What's the capital of France? Paris. Even the simplest script could pull that from the net. What's the capital of Croatia? Zagreb. Okay, she's a bot. I'm not a bot, I'm European. We learned these things in school. I've seen you in this chat room many times. Bots can't participate in discussions. At best, they can interject random comments. Sam is right, stop trolling. Vegan warrior, Sam is a bot. Hilarious. Okay. Shall the industrious husbandman then plant trees the fruit of which he shall never see? And shall not the great man found laws, institutions, and a republic? What does the procreation of children imply, and our care to continue our names and our adoptions, and our scrupulous exactness in drawing up wills, and the inscriptions on monuments and panegyrics? That our thoughts run on futurity. Okay, panegyrics. All something. Formal eulogistic composition intended as a public compliment. Elaborate praise. Orientation or eulogy in praise of some person or achievement. Formal or elaborate encomium. Okay. Sure. What do you imagine that so many and such great men of our republic who have sacrificed their lives for its good expected? Do you believe that they thought that their names should not continue beyond their lives? None ever encountered death for their country but under a firm persuasion of immortality. Themistocles might have lived at his ease, so might... Oh, goodness. Epaminondas? I haven't heard of that person. It's like reading Dwarf Fortress names. And not look abroad and among the ancients for instances, so might I myself. This writing. But somehow or other... there clings to our minds a certain presage of future ages, and this both exists most firmly and appears most clearly in men of the loftiest genius and greatest souls. Take away this, and who would be so mad as to spend his life amidst toils and dangers? This one was a little more dense than the others. But we're just talking about, like, legacy, right? Why do we make things for people who are around after we are gone? Don't think there were any real answers in there. Just a lot of wordy questions. Mobile minefield. Minefield or minefield? You're just hanging out. Vsauce here. Oh, look. Well, there's a thing there, but I imagine there's other things I want to do. Oh, I can do... Oh, nope, that's... Okay. Or maybe I just do this. Boop. Woo-ha-ha-ha. Okay. Keys. There's a door here. I like that I can unlock the door without putting down the thing. Okay. Oh, is there a switch somewhere? Ha. It feels like a trap. No? Okay. That one felt too simple. Which feels like it means there's a star in here, but I don't know that that's accurate. Yep, okay. Oh. Why? Oh? I guess I haven't seen these from the side. Have they always been blinking? I don't know that I've seen one blink before. A simple principle. Though Stratton himself never used the term, his remark about the inescapable materiality of life that, like the bronze giant Talos, even the most faithful philosopher cannot live without his blood, ultimately became known as the Talos Principle. Aha! Title drop. What seemingly enraged many of his contemporaries and a significant number of later thinkers is the principle's simplicity and unassailability, which, according to a fragment found in Miletus, cut through the rhetorical webs which sought to tangle the listener with fanciful words and thoughts of the heavens, like Alexander's sword through the Gordian knot. Diogenes makes mention of a dialogue by Anaximander of Chalcedon that expanded greatly on the Talos Principle, but that work remains lost. Even the most faithful philosopher cannot live without his blood. That is the Talos Principle, is what I'm gathering. But like, they're equating life and personhood to having blood, right? But like, you can... Just because all things that are alive have blood doesn't mean everything that has blood is alive. Or is a person, I guess. 12 comments. First, seriously, Cheeseman? That was the best you could say? LOL. A great snapshot of the human species at its best and at its worst, yes. At its worst, come on, it was just a comment. I'm not Stalin. Stalin was also a troll commenter. Maybe you should cut out the jokes. This is serious, the most serious thing that's ever happened. I think it's a great reason to joke around. Internet's working less and less. Goodbye, all. Bye. God bless you. Last. Oh, dear. The internet has died, and no one complained. Officially began work on Archive today. Contributors from every country on Earth while network connections last. Team intimidated by project scope but working hard. We'll be sharing space with Drennan and Sarabai team. Look forward to meeting them. So the internet died somehow. And it's still blinking. Sure. Deception. Oh no. Another little...
The counsel of my
Ryan?
blessed messengers.
Yeah,
must
you've
be
said this.
heard.
You've said this. Okay. Okay, so we have blue and red. We have platforms. We have one of these. Maybe another one somewhere. There's one way over there. Okay, so I need to activate the red one. And then, oh, it just keeps going. And, oh. 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 There's the blue receiver. We haven't seen the blue emitter. It's way over there. Okay. So I need to do this. Interesting. I guess why not? And oh wow, okay. Sure. And then there's another one. And then one of these. A Trisket. Okay, so then I need to do... I don't think I can quite... Nope. Maybe I can. There we go. So now I don't need to get back over there. Right? So I can, well, actually, oh, but I can go backwards. I can go like this. Except that turned that one off. Ah. Aha, aha. That's the emitter there. So I don't need this one. No, that's the receiver. Can I just... Oh, I meant to keep connections. It even tells me when all of them are... Mm-hmm. I don't think those are gonna work that way. So I need this to be like over here. But if I remove this, I can't do this with one fewer? Not really. Can... Oh dear. Let's see if I could cut out one of these and just have it all be the same, but not really. So this door needs to be open, right? Our beam needs to come out of here, unless it goes the other way. That seems... This would be a distraction, which would be funny. I assume that these can't do multiple colors at the same time. This one's good. So if this has to be on, it has to come through here, right? Because this is our emitter's way over there. Can I... Can I save something by going through here? Except that just disconnected that. And I can't... It's like this has to be over here. There is this. Does that help me? Not immediately, but there is this one. That feels important, but it doesn't have line of sight there. What if it were like... Of course, now I need to... Oh, of course. I wonder if that's a red herring. What is your favorite Star Trek episode? Oh dear. I have seen... So I binged Next Generation a long time ago at this point. But I haven't seen a whole lot else. As far as like I've seen the occasional episode. That doesn't help at all, does it? If I put it here... So it would have to be a Next Generation episode since those are the ones I know. But there, I mean... oh, what was the name of the episode? Of course I have to get in there. I have to retrieve my thing. Darmok and Jalad, whatever it's called. I don't remember what the episode is named, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, right? The one where Picard has to go down to the planet and it's a language where they only talk in stories. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Temba, his arms wide. So, okay, I'm gonna grab this one. Still means that this door needs to be open. Like, I could come to here. What happens if I do that? Oh, interesting. Oh, weird. Interesting. Okay, that's not the solution. Okay, this is one... This is the trickiest one so far. This is the one that's actually giving me a run for my money. feel like there should be a spot where it can work. If I just do this, I keep my connections. Yeah. I would need to be able to see both at the same time. I... Right? I don't think there's anything... But if I say that I'm not going through there, and that I don't need to keep that door open, that does give me one back. And going over things are going to require elevation weirdness. Well, maybe not. Does this work? Or, okay, I see. You need to go up. Connecting. What's happening over here? Oh. Oh, I see. You... No? You need to come back here. Does that work? No, you're still kinda... Hey, there we go. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I got it. Oh, geez. Okay, that one's a little tricky. That one's slightly tricky. 'Cause it definitely feels like it should go through there, right? But I don't think it can. Okay, how many more are in this? There's still 2 left? Yeah, we're only halfway done. Okay, so I think we're gonna wrap up here. Yeah, there's still 2 left. I'm assuming it says... I guess let's go back to our... to here. I assume it's saved. And there's like... Oh, and there's this. One more. Okay. Okay. Still don't know what the stars are for. I don't know what the 3 red dots are. I don't even recall collecting those. Oh well. I'm assuming saved 35 seconds ago. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Well. I think that's a good start. I like it. I like it. We're gonna keep going on this. Thanks for coming by, everyone. Did you get an aha when you got it with that last puzzle? I've been getting a lot of ahas. Yeah, no, these are good so far. I don't know that any of them have really stuck me yet, but I've had to process through them a bit, even with these early ones. I can imagine it's only going to get harder from here. And I like these style puzzles. I like the perspective thing. I like arranging things in 3D space. Is kind of cool. What was the other one? The little robots is cool. The jammers are cool. I don't know. I'm digging this. We're getting use of 3D space already, and having to like layer things on top of each other. It's good. It's good. Good signs. So we're gonna continue on this. This is gonna be our Saturday game for a little bit. So come by same time next Saturday. I believe next Saturday. I occasionally do other things on Saturdays, non-stream things on Saturdays, but I think next Saturday should be fine. Yep. So come by next Saturday, same time. We're going to continue right here, this same game. Come by on Monday and Thursday of next week. We're going to continue with Dwarf Fortress. Things are going great in there as well. We're digging down. Oh man, we've dug down quite deep at this point. We've dug down quite deep. And we're just gonna keep digging deeper. So today's episode is brought to you by a puzzle. We're finding the pieces, we're putting it together. And my viewers like you, clicking on all the buttons down there, hanging out with us live, hanging out in VODs, hanging out in Discord, wherever you want to hang out. You are the pieces of the puzzle that I am putting together right now, and I appreciate you all fitting in. Clicking together with me. So I hope you have a good rest of your weekend. I hope you have a good rest of your evening. Hope you have a good rest of your Talos Principle, a rest of your blood staying inside of your body. And I hope you stay kind.